Hello, hello. We're back on to PINES. I'm having a very good time playing this game. I really didn't think it'd be this good. I feel like I keep saying that every single time, but it's so good. And it's very well written, and I'm loving the use of bigger words, and they have a very good vocabulary to them. The kids are fairly believable, where they're just all little shits basically. 10 out of 10, but without even knowing the ending, solid. Best game. Very, very good story game. I didn't think I'd get this hard into it or favorite so good so much, but oh, and I feel like that's, oh my god. Just sorry, hold on. It's a whole little side tangent. Where's the thing? Where's my stop, hold on. This right up here where it says Beacon Pines, and there are two little pine trees, and one's a little faded out, meaning it's kind of, I feel like probably a degree of foreshadowing or just kind of reference that there's two different little towns, right? Oh, that has to be on purpose. That's cool. I like that. All right, let's jump into it. I think I only have one branch to really make, essentially. I don't know what I just clicked on my VTube. Hold on. Did I do anything here? No, I didn't. Cool.
Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder. Revenge served cold.
It's crazy that this didn't actually have its own, proper ending.
Second time's a charm?
Listen here, I'm down for Beacon Pines 2. I'm, pre-ordering. Special edition.
That's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Surprised?
No way. Let's go back.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess it didn't save the progress, but we also picked reviews last time. Kind of wild. I want that check mark back, so I'm just going to kind of hit refuse and then just smash through it a bit.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept. That's Iggy. It wasn't.
I want the check mark, damn it.
A clip. I'll put in a swarm.
Oh, wait, stop. No, B. B. Let me hit B.
Luca had no
God damn
choice
it.
but to accept Iggy's request.
Okay, I hear you. Yeah. Oh, I picked the long one. Let me hit B.
The
Jesus, gang.
were swallowed by darkness.
Cool, thank you. Christ. Didn't save my progress and not let me change. Yeah, it's time to be a chill interrogator, I guess. What's this back? Oh, it's going back to where we were. Yeah, this is a whole separate storyline. They needed to know what he was doing at Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided they run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
They run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr.
Me
Tolliver
too.
shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Hiding behind explosives. Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Harem a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and I'll call it even. And call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just, all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town. An archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes.
Luca gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
Don't listen to him.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This'll all make sense in time.
He edged imperceptibly toward
God.
the stairs as he spoke.
He's making a break for it. You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought to
Punctuated his final words by flicking the switch
light.
and rushing up the stairs.
Light. Yep, there it is. What a dick. Son of
Beck
a...
darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. And let us adults handle
They
this.
looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house.
Staccato.
The kids looked down in resignation.
Don't tell me this is an end.
This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
Okay, so I have nothing but
Well,
endings.
We certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Damn it. I don't have any other options. Hard? I did hard. But hard has a question mark now. I guess we try hard again. They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop with a question mark. Skip to where you left off. Replay the branch. I don't really remember. Let's replay.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
Where's this going then? You
Rollo
know?
brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless.
Oh, I'm starting to remember this now. 3 questions, 1 answer. And you get to keep your kneecaps today.
Rollo spun around to face him.
Rose.
He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver.
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver.
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who? Who's
Mr.
there?
Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating. Also, I don't know what Rolo is, right? Like, Rolo is adorable. I haven't the slightest idea of what he is. Beck's a cat. Luca's a deer. Rolo's just an adorable ball of fluff.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces
Orange cat,
transformed
maybe?
into awe.
We can do this my way, or... well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rolo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance. What? I don't
Mr.
even...
Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
Tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help, Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. So you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good
He
lord.
shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's
His
where
voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug? So they're dropping these barrels down that hole, and it's causing that cascade.
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
I see.
Rolo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rolo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. It's where anyone else who might know more. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Oh, that's right. I went back and played. This was the path forward. Okay. Now that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Well, if they replace everything, then ultimately, then they would replace the information and keep it all hidden, right? What's up, man? Can I not talk to you? It's kind of wild that I can't talk to you. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Oh, Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys, and then no supervision. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free. It's quiet, and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you in Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there. Now we hit chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Bam, 69. Nice.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, But his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult.
I really feel like I hit every single dead end before I went about finding the right. And like that might just be expert navigation on their part of just like, oh yeah, anybody would go for this or that, and or will only give options to go this way, which will unlock a new option to go the proper way. But it really does make me feel like I'm exploring every potential possibility, even if I am being somewhat railroaded.
As
Pretty
the sun
good.
began to set,
Pretty
the
nice.
kids were no closer to the
It
truth.
feels organic. If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those... Oh, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit, J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were two J. Hartfords. Miss Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. Oh, no, that's not Gran? My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your Gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Yeah. All right, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Guys, don't let me go home alone. I don't know who I'm living with, and I knocked out a whole ass man.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business.
Yeah.
Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
I'd be dipping. I'd just go and live. Oh, damn, she's home.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Of course she did, right? God damn. She's gonna sneak up on us. Christ. I'm gonna be a bad child now. Fuck y'all. Pay this electric bill. And this water bill. He's gone. Shit. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a
Or
trace.
maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Jeez, that's kind of weird and gross. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Oh god, it's poison. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Oh, Christ. This is not ideal, man. We probably shouldn't have eaten Mr. Nuncreed's jam either. Okay, act like nothing. Can I close the door then? Jeez. Just gonna leave that thing open, I guess. She's gone. Shit. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool. That's a very bad plan, and
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ. Go to sleep. Did I die? Oh, Gran. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Another body for the garden, I guess. Rest now and let me handle everything.
Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
She didn't.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Yeah, there you go.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival. Do I have anything else? I need more options, right? We gotta go fishing for options. I'm gonna go back downstairs, hit the jam again. It's still open too. Oh, let me hit that stuff again. Okay. Nothing outside, I would assume. Still fishing for options here. Dad's fake grave. back and roll. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly devil. Sly. That's kind of cute. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Ahem. Is this thing... hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. A sloppy applause. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Slap on the ass and now go on your way. Let's hear it for our mayor. That's sloppy too. What a great turnout. Oh heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
What a dick. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's time for me to believe that it was only... It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently.
Become a helldiver. God damn it. I'm sorry, no, it's join the Helldivers. Mr. Kerr nodded off confidently, biting his
The
lip.
crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. At Perennial Harvest, and Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was the unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow is just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
we all walk around hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish when we're frozen in ice. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is with a happy heart that I
He
proclaim
raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits. Cryo Cascade.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time.
I don't know if that's fitting, but he'd probably enjoy it.
The end.
Okay, so we got...
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Okay. Whoa, that was beacon... No.
No, I don't mean that.
That was Beacon Pines part whatever. I can't remember which one.
We got a little closer this time.
Say 4
We
or
just
5.
need to try again. Please.
Okay, so now we can be sly. A beginner's guide to a hostile interrogation. How many times can we be sly, right? Because, like, sometimes I think chill has multiple uses. This one definitely has another answer. I don't really understand the tree it's a part of at this point, though. Oh, so I guess one of these is strange and one of these is tickle for the for that. So once I can look at Mr. Nuncreen and just tell him to go screw himself. I think that's the one where Beck's hair is messed up. Let's be sly about this interrogation, I guess. I'm wondering if that means that we'll just like essentially let him loose and just hide, right?
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I turned on some... Sorry about all that. I turned on a few lights and tucked the cat into a blanket. Damn, I almost really messed up that recording. I had run the good cop, sly cop interrogation.
With a few
Oh,
crisp
Beck.
snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
Beck is interrogating. What? What's going on here? You're that Modwill girl. Please call me Beck. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Did you have to beat the shit out of me, kid? Very true. So it turns out we're both here
Beck
too.
twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You're sure you can handle this up? You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's some more loose end. There is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And you wouldn't know it. I intercepted an odd phrase in Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it? It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
Way to go, Beck. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered? Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies. So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be, oh, it's an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore.
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
You know anagrams like that, man? That's impressive. Rollo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's new drugstore. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? I'm dyslexic. What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go to next. Investigate Nuncreed's drugstore. This is our first time in this drugstore. Oh, look at the three of us. We're doing it. Oh, there's Mr. Tolliver and Mrs. something. God, I don't remember her name.
For a town that saw a few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around here, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Well, ideally, right? I gotta go check on everything. You, can I do the fishing game? Do I have anything new for the fishing game? I bet I do, right? Yep, pungent and crooked.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook.
I
Some
guess.
fish have refined taste.
I guess that's pungent. Like, do you have anything? Go to good cast now. Man, I can just hold this. Yeet! Wait for it to get red. There we go. Wait for it to get red. There we go. Wait for it to get red. That's a compass. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. That man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Conscientious is the word I thought it was.
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer...
Wait, what was that? It's crooked. So
Luca
bent nail.
tied a bent... If all you have...
Interesting. Is this going to be the last thing? It really looks like there's only like one space left. That's a picture. It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. How did it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Oh, caught all the fish. Fish, quote unquote. Well, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Oh, just a little bit longer? If things lasted forever, they might not feel as special, huh? I guess. I'll make you a deal, buckaroo. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, let's just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Neat. Oh, that was all of it. Anything up here? We can be chilling. Big chilling. Yeah, fuck all this conspiracy stuff. It's time to just roll blunts and hang out in the tree all day. Iggy's coat. That's not my coat anymore. That's Iggy's coat. Okay, let's get out. Wasn't there another memory? Oh yeah, it was at the diner. The diner was the other memory where you had other options. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh? What do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about? I think
Wes looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend more time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as a mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When this is all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you'll always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Interesting. It's getting late, children. Oh boy, what you gotta say? Knowledge. He spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. Oh, humph. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. Oof, we're not going to be able to do anything, are we? We'd better get to Nuncreed's. What if I go down here? This isn't Nuncreed's either. You're all being silly. God, I know it's just going to start the thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I feel like they're leaving it open for a reason. Let's go up here. Yeah, no dawn. Do I have diner? Diner? Oh, okay. Fine. Just hunting for more charms, I guess. Library's closed, but has books on the outside. Solomon. Bye, Solomon. Okay.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
That's a weird one. Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get that candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Well, sometimes it's just small pleasures in life. You gotta treat it like you got too much stuff in your mouth. I've got a bunch of candy at my desk, but I'm not doing that. It's all hard candy. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice. I love licorice, just not black licorice. But whatever floats your boat. I actually had a licorice yesterday, that like Australian soft licorice. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. Like sour gobs. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash. Big old bag of licorice about the size of his head. Oh, he's right. It's locked. There's got to be more clues. Okay, let's see. It's a telephone booth. 100% it's a telephone booth. Let's go up here. The answer's got to be around here somewhere. Do we have anything else to like look at? No, it's literally just the telephone booth. Because that's where we were stuffed in by Nuncreed that one time. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Well, why would there be a blinky keypad? Kren's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets. The
Beth
password.
flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
All right, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground. Secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we... What?
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, and that's the broken mask. It
smelled vaguely of chlorine.
It was Nuncreed that killed us. I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth. Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Rolo, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these has something written on them. Okay, first I gotta look around a bit. Gotta really smell it up in here. This place stinks. Alright, this. This suit has a broken mask. So, have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nuncreed and talks like a Nuncreed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Pa always says that you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. We should meet. We've met Beck's parents. I want to meet Rolly's parents. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, we got suck. We got blow. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even know yet. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. That's an Uncreed. Shit. 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 Awesome. Y'all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt, you don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true, I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. He found something he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. And your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they'll keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. There's a point to this sob story? Is there a point to the sob story? No, not really. Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what he needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. But you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
It's a weird time to be laughing. What? You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's big party. The town's party? She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
Does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground layer we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now, she's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source. What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's going to freeze us all. Boom. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Love that. That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. Hell yes. You good? Yep. I love this town. That's great.
Chapter 8.
Oh, new chapter 8. I already thought I was past chapter 8. Oh, God. It's so good. Oh, God damn it. I want to keep playing. What time is It's too late, honestly. I don't do more than this. I'm so God, it's got me. It's really got me. Jesus. They just keep hitting you. It's just constant. Man. Ah. Let me make sure I hit the checkpoint at least. I don't want to play all this over again, right?
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark.
Christ. I'm so... I want to play more so badly. God damn it. Fine. Fine. No more. That's it for today. So good. And like I feel like I'm reading a little bit better, like aloud a little bit. I'm getting good at this. I'm feeling great about all of this. 10 out of 10. I'll just have to see you laters.